Welcome to Down with Dragons here on Monsters of Roll on Twitch. I am DM Scott. With me as always,
Killian playing Maven Corpseflower, a Circle of Spores druid who has a penchant for overbearingly mothering everyone around her, apparently. And is now trapped inside of a creature.
in a Kevin.
In a Kevin. Trapped in a Kevin. He has a name.
Yep. And Mick playing Callan, the warlock / bard with way too many relationship issues.
Chris playing Viet, a ranger barbarian dwarf who has his trauma is coming home to roost tonight. Sorry, everybody.
Woohoo!
And Catherine playing Juniper Swift, who is hopefully swift enough tonight to avoid death.
Ooh, I like that. Well, thank you everyone who has joined us here live, 7:00 Central Time. Remember that. Yeah, let's all we gotta coordinate that effort. Before we dive into last time and this time and all of the exploration of new and past trauma, announcements. For announcements, we're going to go out into the field. Killian, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I have my headphones on, so I can't stick my finger in my ear like I usually do. Wait. Oh, hey there. It doesn't work unless I put my finger in my ear. I've been up into Northwoods. I was gone for a couple weeks, but I'm back and better than ever. I still got spotty cell service up here, but what can I say? Hunter's got to hunt, and oh boy, it's a season for animals. You know the ones. Anywhoozle, we've got announcements. So what should I do first? Oh, okay. Yes. If you like Dungeons and Dragons and you feel like you don't have enough of it in your life, because let's be real, who does? Well, I feel like I do, but maybe you don't. You can go ahead and watch our sister production, Dungeon Patrol, at www.dungeonpatrol.com. They're very entertaining and they upload every Sunday. So if your holy day doesn't have enough excitement, you can go ahead and watch Dungeon Patrol. I don't know what they're up to right now. I'm very behind on their schedule. That is all. Anyway, if you would like to have some merch as well, you want to sleep with a pillowcase of Maven's face, let's be real, who doesn't? Or if you'd like a shirt with our logo, or you just want to support the channel, go ahead and click the link down below. We've got a Redbubble store and it's super cute, and I still need to make an order, and I knew I forgot something today. Next week. Hey, everyone's repping merch.
Nice
I feel
shirt,
guilty.
by the way.
Yes. Very good shirt. That's a good shirt. Okay.
Can we actually see that a little bit better?
Yeah, could you stand up and spin maybe?
Without like hitting everything and knocking myself out.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That's snazzy.
That's clean. That's what the kids call
clean,
fresh, and clean. Mostly funky fresh. We also have a little bit of hashtag inspiration for our players this week, again from our dedicated viewer Reed. What's up, bud? Thanks so much for sending in some inspiration. It is for Juniper, Maven, me, Callan, and Viet for our group effort, completely taking Scott's plan off the rails right out of Cyprus when we stopped to investigate the inventory. Scott's reaction was perfect. Congratulations on finally making it out of Cyprus.
Yeah, definitely. I remember that. Yeah. No, we're just going to stop here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We made it about 20 feet. That's all we really need. All right. Well, thank you so much, Reed. And if you have any inspiration you'd like to send to our players, or you want DM Scott to have an advantage roll to ruin our lives or make us cry, I don't know. It's up to you. Go ahead and message us or tweet at us, Facebook at us with hashtag inspiration. Let us know what you liked, why our players get inspiration, and you will make my day.
Killian, can you hear me?
What? You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Because there's actually a late submission for inspiration.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Yeah. It is a DM approved inspiration that is supposed to be. It's supposed to be one directional, but unfortunately, due to the circumstance, it takes two to tango there, baby. And
Ruh-roh.
so I want to approve the inspiration that Catherine was giving to you, Juniper to Maven, for the conversation you two had of dealing with that growth that you took of your, like, you had that little absence and you took that and rolled with it and turned it into something amazing. And Juniper came into that conversation with a head full of steam of how she's going to tell Maven what's what and all of that. And suddenly it turned into just this like, oh, kind of bonding moment. And so it was supposed to be for just you, but I think that is you two both get inspiration from the DM, because that was a great moment in the episode and I like it. So both of you also get an additional inspiration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Back to you there, Killian.
Oh, sorry about that, folks. I had a little bit of interference. I don't know what happened to my broadcast. I hope those moose aren't hanging out around my antenna lines again. I tell you what, beaten. I don't know. What's the meat of moose? It's not venison. That's deer. Doesn't matter. Moose jerky for the rest of the winter here.
Hey, Rocky. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, Chris. I'm saying sorry to Chris.
We also have a shout out for one of our viewers from Wolf Mangasty for their 1 month subscription after last week's episode. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
I know, we love to see it. Thank you so much. We're super excited. We gained like 10 followers last week. I don't know. It probably was a conversation between me and you, Catherine, honestly, that brought in all the viewers. Yeah. I tweeted about it. I said #emotional, not clickbait.
I prefer to think that, that helped set up the lead in, but it was really that turning of the table. And now that we have some cool PvP action happening this episode with that cliffhanger, I feel that might be.
That was pretty good. You're right. You know what? Who knows? I guess we'll know moving on in the future. Future people, let us know. Why'd you subscribe? Was it an accident? Could have been. I've accidentally subscribed before to channels.
Same.
So let us know. Yeah, right. You'll see us in your recommended. You're like, who are those nerds with the cool backgrounds and interesting gameplay? I think I'll stay subscribed. Anywho, Chris.
I think Chris has an addition.
Before we get going here, I do just want to share. We are throwing out a Down with Dragons bingo out in the chat stream right now. So feel free to play along.
Ooh. Can I play?
No,
yeah, you can play.
Pay attention to the game.
I'm busy.
Oh.
That's what I was told.
Well, I'm going to start everybody off here. Take a drink.
Oh.
Because apparently
it's a drinking bingo. I thought it was just harmless, friendly bingo.
There is no. You can use free space. Otherwise, there is no. Scott is salty about not being able to play bingo, but we'll just treat that as the free space.
Was that a square?
It is now.
We're going
to call that free space because that'll probably be every single time. So
gather round. Hear our tale of misery, woe, and PvP.
Let's roll.
I don't know how I end this. Let's roll, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Scott, back to you down there southwards. I hope you're doing well. Say hey to the kids and the wife for me, all right? You take care now. Okay, bye-bye. No, you hang up first. Oh, no, you.
No, you do it. No, you. I can hear you breathing. Stop it. No, you do it for... okay, 3, 2, 1.
What?
Are you still there? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave.
All right. I love it. This bit will never get old to me. Not ever.
Yeah, not to me either, but to everyone else, it was old the second episode.
Oh yeah, for sure. except for us Minnesotans. Like it's just like that's true. That's how we are. Anyway, that being said, now that all of our lovely announcements are out of the way, thank you again, Killian. We need to dive in. Last time on Down with Dragons, our group was, God, where were we? Was it
Sand.
a forest?
Yes.
Oh,
Sand.
a
Sand.
desert. Oh,
Sand. Sand.
I almost forgot.
Oh yeah,
So,
sure you did.
It's not like I had that queued up. We were in the desert, and the group dealing with the getting out of Kevin, and the proposed idea of being psychically attacked because Viet was dealing with some stuff, and the group tried to talk to him about that, which went, I think, fairly well, but it kind of just ended. And Maven turned into a snake, realizing after 5 days she could just do that. And worked her way out, uncovered Kevin. The dome went down. Viet took off like chariots of fire across the desert with Murdet and Callan following. Maven and Juniper had a nice heart-to-heart that started off very aggressive, but ended up as girl power. As Juniper rode across the desert on Maven Horse.
Yes.
It's Maven Horse. It's Maven Horse Flower. Thank you.
Horse flower. Okay, yeah. Horse flower. Yes. That's a pun I should have got. I mean,
I've been saving that for an entire week. I thought of it as soon as we hung up last week, and
Fair.
I've been saving it.
I'm glad I didn't trample on it. Trample. Recovered. Okay. So the group re-meets up. They get their collective ship together, and they start traveling. After a little while, Kevin starts to roll off, feeling like he has a purpose outside of the group. They follow along the way. Some emotions are raised up volume-wise, and they run into a weird creature with glowing antennae and eyes, and it's kind of weird. It's intimidating. Viet starts to have a little kind of angst of, I know what these types of things do to people. We got to go. An offering was made. Doesn't seem like it was impressed. And it started to trail you. Some proverbial, mine's bigger than yours went back and forth. And a fight ensued. At the end of that fight, or maybe the tipping point of it, Murdet and Viet cornered the creature on the outside of a dune, outside of the sight line of the rest of the group, and it sent off a psychic attack, which unfortunately both of them failed, and now have temporarily new allegiances.
Yeah.
And so as this psychic attack washes over them, and they now their eyes kind of cloud a little bit with that luminescent blue glow in where the sclera, the white part, right? That's what that's called, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I think that's what it's called.
Sure, that's what
the white part of your eye. I think it's sclera.
I'm not a doctor.
That turns a luminescent blue, mimicking the color of the creature. In this moment,
shoot.
Maven,
Yes.
you're inside of Kevin.
I have a plan.
That's awesome. You still have, like, everyone still has the current spell slots that they've used, their hit points they've lost. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah.
So, in this moment, the momentum is shifting.
Yes.
You are the one who is the most unaffected by anything that is happening in the world.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
So I am giving you specifically a free action
Okay.
What is the thing in the spur of the moment? You have a plan. I'm giving you an action. You can use it as a movement. You can use it as a bonus action, or you can use it as an action. You can only use one of them.
Yes. Okay. So I need you to pull up a table, DM Scott.
Oh,
I don't know if I have such a thing.
You do.
what-
I know you do.
I mean, maybe. I'm not
It's
sure.
it's your Deadwood animal table.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really my table. That's more of a spell effect that I have to have, because in the rules of it, it says the DM will have information and blah, blah, blah. So I'm assuming you're talking about conjure animals.
Yeah. I'm gonna see. I thought about wild shaping right into like a skirgelk or something crazy, but I
Yeah,
think this
that would
would be
help.
more on brand for Maven, is to conjure something else in here with her. I don't know why. It just feels right. So I'm gonna
Okay.
conjure animals.
Okay, hold.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me,
waiting.
Hey, 10% less sass.
I am waiting, DM Scott.
Okay. I am going to, as your friendly DM before I become your merciless DM, tell you that to do this, you have to put, like, they occupy an unoccupied space when they are conjured.
Mhm.
So I don't want you to waste it if it ruins your plans of, like you're saying, inside this, you're occupying this area, so they can't conjure within this area.
You know what? No, I think that them being conjured outside of the space will actually be a good thing, because me communicating with Kevin, he can like expand infinitely. I don't think that's going to do anything. So I'm going to conjure them to be outside of Kevin.
Okay.
I'm going to conjure them right outside, and they're going to beat him up for me. So apparently I can't do anything.
No, one more thing in that, reading the rest of that sentence: an unoccupied space that you can see.
oh,
Yeah.
Just turn into a skirgelk and call
Oh
it.
yeah, fuck
say
it. I'm just gonna
bye-bye,
wild
Kevin.
shape. I'm gonna wild shape
Okay.
into a skirgelk. Fuck
So
it.
you are
Ugh.
wild shaping into a skirgelk.
Yeah, I'm getting real big, huh?
Oh,
That's awesome.
There's going to be
gross.
some sharp pointies for Kevin there.
Lots of sharp pointies for Kevin.
Bits of Kevin all over you.
I mean,
This.
oh man, you guys are putting things
I'm gonna-
in Kevin that I didn't
tear
say.
Kevin to shreds.
Oh.
I didn't want to hurt Kevin, but now I really want to hurt Kevin. He took all my moisture.
Whoa. Well, not all. You're still here.
Oh yeah, I have 17 hit points left. Yeah, well,
I mean,
but
whose fault is that?
his. It's absolutely his fault. He took them from me.
I mean, did he though? I feel like maybe he was trying to share them in a more aggressive pattern. Okay, anyway. So for a skirgelk, you can look up a giant elk for the stats for you being in that. But basically your hoof attack,
yes,
that does it does exactly what it is, but just do kind of a copy of it, because I have not given you this and I'm not going to try and send it to you right now.
That's fine.
But
I have it right
basically,
here.
you have
I pulled it up.
another version of it, which is, because skirgelks have 3 rows of like shark teeth in their mouth. And so they also have a bite attack. It is the same 2 hit, it is the same reach, but it does 3d6 damage plus 4, or no, plus 3 piercing, and there's a DC, and this is, you got to write this down, DC 14 strength save.
Okay.
If they fail, you have grappled them because they are in your mouth.
Scott, for anybody who's new, can you describe a Skurgelk again, please?
Oh, okay.
And for me.
Yeah,
'Cause I like
Skurgelks are amazing. They are a majestic creature. Think the most beautiful, think Bambi's dad. This giant, beautiful, deer or elk with giant antlers. Now give it mange, where hair is missing, and on top of that, like in a weird symbiotic relationship, they also have like maggots and things like that have colonies on their skin and fur growing in and out. And typically, Skurgelks have 2 sets of front legs. So they are 6-legged giant elk with shark teeth in the front.
With a lot of teeth.
And all of the antlers, instead of being beautiful, majestic antlers, at a distance they are. Once you look closer, they are almost all barbed. And just like taking a deer and making it a predator,
Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Kevin.
Yeah, that's a
Love
thing
you.
that's now inside
Love
Kevin.
you, Kevin. Yeah.
Love you,
Not
Kevin.
for long. Not for long, Kevin.
Whoa, bring it down. Whoa.
I'm
Kevin
gonna
still
get him.
loves you.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
No, he doesn't.
All right.
Unfortunately, Kevin's
So,
blind
as-
and he can't see what's happening to him.
Right, exactly.
Feels
He just
this.
feels some weird movement.
Oh.
How do you like
Juniper
this
Callan.
moisture, Kevin?
Yeah.
Juniper, Callan, in this moment, all of a sudden you see the Kevin body bag around Maven starts to just start to shift and bubble, and it's growing in size. Okay. You two have this brief of moment to realize something is happening. This is distracting. So you guys really don't get the surprise round, a thing you can do, because a lot's happening like directly in front of you. On the other side of the dune,
Ruh-roh.
the creature that is flanked by both Murdet and Viet.
Our new Lord
Stands
and
up.
Master. Yes.
Both of you immediately drop to one knee, bowing your head.
Oh, good. They're getting along.
You can't see this. They're on the opposite side of a dune. And in your minds, you get the image, the scent, the telepathic kind of communication. Protect me. And points back towards your friends. They have hurt me. They mean to kill me. Stop them at all cost.
I didn't do shit.
Judith, I have not hurt anyone.
I haven't done it.
In this moment, you and Murdet both stand up. The creature starts to pace back just a little bit. Yet, as you both look at each other, how you feeling? How you doing? Where we at?
So, right, with his blue eyes, we're totally not ripping off any kind of franchise. So don't look at us any kind of lawyers.
Yeah.
Like we're not.
I couldn't do green, otherwise Viet would be really suspicious.
His are green too, so we wouldn't know.
Look at my eyes.
So Viet, right, probably like lots of emotions, like just fighting under this normally a stoic face.
But everything makes sense in this moment too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he will, like, there'll be this moment where he looks at Murdet and if you're the one to kill your brother, you do it quick and you push that down inside and you live. I'm knowing what I'm talking about, Murdet. And then he'll go to his component pouch and mark the ash across his forehead. Yokchinya. And he's casting Pass Without Trace on himself, Murdet, and the creature.
Oh no.
Ooh. So Pass Without a Trace is active for those three.
Oh, good. Tell the person who knows how to play D&D that he's fighting all of us instead of me, who knows nothing about D&D.
Murder in that moment just looks at you, and he does look conflicted. I didn't think. I mean, I just found out he was my brother, but I didn't think I'd ever have to do this. But the misguided sometimes need to be put down.
Put down. Oh.
And you both turn back towards the dune. You can't see the party, but you know where they are. All right, group, roll initiative.
Scott, can you, as we're doing that, can you remind me what time of day is it or night? What's the
Right
time?
now, this is like the sun has set. You have just started, like there's still light in the sky. You'd only been moving for about an hour. And so like twilight's coming, but it's still visible. Like even humans can still see right now, but it's like that early night, that, you know, magic time. It hasn't gotten unbearably cold. What was that?
I got a 20. That's it. That's
nice, Maven.
14.
19 for Callan.
13 for Viet. You know what? I'm going to burn an inspiration point.
Oh, you want to go sooner?
Nope. 13 for Viet.
13 for V.
Sorry, Reed, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Thanks
All
for
right.
letting him kill us first, Reed.
Yeah, Reed.
You know, it's appropriate. The creature
So,
rolled.
My family, every time before I come up here, says, roll 20s, roll 20s. And I said, it's me against everybody. And so then my wife took it back. My son did not. Just so you all know whose side he's on.
Okay. All right. Well.
Hey, this one's for you, Owen. I mean, we got you. We got you. All right. So, top of the round. Maven.
Yeah.
Kevin is, you can feel it as you are shifting and adding limbs to yourself, and your own body is folding into the Skurgelk. You can feel Kevin is struggling to keep you within it.
Mm.
And right now, you definitely feel like you could have like an easier time trying to break out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
would
if
like-
you want to use your action, you can use a strength saving throw using the giant elk as your base, you know, for trying to break out of Kevin's grasp. As he's trying to grow to encompass you, you are growing faster than he can.
Let's see what the dice say.
With advantage.
I would like
Shred
with
him.
Yep.
That's
Because
a
you
19
shifted.
flat. That's a 19 flat. Let's see. 19.
19. With
Yeah.
Giant elk?
Yeah, it's a 19, 15 plus
Plus
4.
4. Oh, 15
Yeah.
plus 4. Okay, gotcha. So suddenly, as you do this, you all of a sudden your head emerges, seeing
Gross.
in multi-spectrum of vision, because Skurgelks don't just see normally, they also see heat.
I'm just a mantis shrimp, really.
Oh yeah,
A
they're
nasty
predators.
elk. Nasty elk.
And just as you emerge, and you are now free of Kevin.
Is he in my mouth? Can I eat him?
I mean, he's on the ground next to you. You've used
Is
your
eating a
action to
free
break through.
action?
That is an action. You'd have to bite and grapple, and then the next round you could try to ingest.
I'm going to spend my next turn eating Kevin.
Fair. So, is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action or movement? You are right next to Kevin, right? And can we get a map, actually, real quick?
We will
yeah.
try. We will try. Bear with me just a second here.
Pull up your bingo cards for technical difficulties. Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it
We're
though.
all on the
Mhm.
screen. Look at that.
That's so cute.
Yay.
Tweak us
We
just a
did
little
it. You stinky bastard, Kevin. I'm gonna eat you.
Hey, whoa.
Sorry.
Wow.
No, I'm not. I'm not
All right.
sorry. He
So
deserves
you're
it.
right next to Kevin.
Yes. I don't even know what free actions I have, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's
Well,
take
reactions are different than bonus actions or movement.
Yeah.
And I'm elongating Maven's character because you're a Skurgok and they take up a different square. So
True.
you are 10 feet long.
Can I pin him with my hoof? Is that another action?
That would be another action. You have movement
Ugh.
and bonus actions. And for Skurgoks, they really don't have bonus actions. Maven
No.
does if she has certain things she can do
Mhm,
without
mhm.
casting a spell in your wild shape forms. You can't.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna can I ready an action?
You've already used yours, so that'd be just next turn you can do the action.
Oh, okay, rad. Never mind. That's it. That's all.
So you're satisfied, just you broken loose, which is a big thing. You're not being sucked
Yeah.
on. And
Thank
you now
God.
have
Can she bonus action kick?
Yeah,
Kevin,
can I
just for-
kick?
no,
Not as an
no.
attack,
I mean,
just a like a kick him.
Kick
yeah, you
sand
can
at his
fling
face.
some sand in
Yeah,
his
there
face.
you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I want to
and
snort
remember,
on him.
You now have take the because we've talked about this, and I don't know how much you haven't done a ton of wild shaping with
No, I
your
haven't.
greater forms. So take the giant elk's hit points,
Yeah.
cut them in
Cool.
half, and those are
Thank you.
temporary hit points on top of your hit points.
Oh, Betsky Jetski. I'll do that.
Yeah. Because we've homebrewed druids just a little bit so that they are not the ultimate tank by shifting into constant different forms. It is greater forms that you have connected to and made part of you. And so you have temporaries and all of their attributes tied to you.
Oh, I'll take that, baby. That brings me up to full hit points, technically. I'm down
There
for
you
that.
go.
Hell
All
yeah,
right.
brother.
Callan.
Yes.
A Skurgelk has just emerged from Kevin like a weird birth.
What a revolting development.
Kevin was
Yeah, I
a
think
mom.
it makes
Kevin's a
sense.
mom.
Congrats,
Oh.
Kevin.
The miracle of birth. Can I see beyond that? Can I see what's going on with my other compatriots at all?
No, if you see that kind of diagonal line of the dots of darker sand,
Mhm.
that is the peak of the other dune. So
Right.
they are obstructed.
Neat.
You see the sand tracks of Murdet. You don't of yet because he did a leaping bound to get over there, but you know that they are over there, but you haven't heard any fighting. You haven't heard anything that sounds like a struggle. So there's wind and the flailing of a flesh Kevin and a
Okay.
Skurgelk that seems happy to be birthed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like Maven has Kevin handled, so I'm a little worried about Viet and Murdet. So I need to go that way.
So how many feet are you thinking towards them?
Full movement. Would that get me to the ridge there?
30 would get you to about here. That'd be
Okay.
30 feet. You can double move, which would get you probably to the top of it at least.
I'm impatient, so I'll misty step 30 feet.
So bonus action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 brings you just past the top of the dune. And now you can see Murdet and you can see Viet, who are looking at each other. And technically, I have to move the creature just slightly because and my thing is reloading for some reason. Give me just one moment. It's all
The
black.
twilight is hitting us hard down in this valley. area
About here.
as well.
So this is about what you see. Those two just looked at each other and they both literally, as you come over the top of the dune, turn and look at you. Like,
Pass without trace.
Who looks at me?
Yeah, pass without a trace. What's your passive perception? You guys haven't done anything with that pass without a trace, but you're still there, but
What's Callan's passive perception, you ask?
yeah,
9.
9. So I'm gonna say for sure you don't see the creature.
Okay.
Because he was just in the act of backing away and trying to move away from some of this. And so Murdit and Viet have not had the chance to do anything with the spell that Viet has cast. So right now they are both there looking like they literally just turned in your direction as you came over the hill. And they haven't done anything yet, but they look very focused.
Okay. Let's surprise. Hey guys. How's it going?
So you've
I guess
bonus
not
action,
knowing what's
Misty
going
Step,
on,
and
I would
moves.
just be trying to look for the bug.
Okay. So you can use your action if you want to do a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, that should go good.
I mean, if you want to use it for that. Otherwise, you can just use your passive and just.
No, that makes sense for what's going
Yep.
on.
You don't know anything's amiss.
16.
16. Just even passively, you don't immediately see the creature.
Where'd
That's
he go?
without it. Yeah.
I'll be asking Murdit and Viet if I see them. Where'd he go?
Murdit, the only thing you hear is just Murdit and a slightly Murdit. A less joking, a less, jovial kind of attitude, a lot like your own. Like he can be serious, but also he tries to keep things light as well. He just, without really even making direct eye line and eye contact with you, just says, he's not anything you need to worry about anymore.
Okay.
Juniper.
Yeah. Holy crap, what is that thing?
Oh yeah, you've never seen. Kevin, what did you do?
And Callan didn't say anything before he ran off.
It was nonchalant to him.
There's hey, Maven.
Maven's cool.
Say,
perfect.
Oh, it looks like Maven has Kevin handled. But did he say that or did Mick say that?
No, Callan just all on impulse.
Okay.
Hey, Callan,
Impulse drive.
Roll me a D10. Or no, a D20. If it's an odd number, Callan actually said that. If it's an even number, that was Mick.
Okay.
D20 roll. It is a 10.
So that was an even number. Mick said that.
Okay.
Callan just looked and went, okay, and just took off.
I think we should be concerned with.
As far as you know, I'm dead, and
Callan runs 30
this monstrosity.
Callan runs 30 feet, and then he misty steps further and disappears and leaves June all alone with these two horrible.
June's probably gonna run.
this is gonna be bad for you, June.
Are you running away, just south?
No, she's gonna run in the direction that Callan ran.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about here?
Yeah.
Are you double moving? Using your action to dash?
Yeah, she wants to get away from that crazy thing.
Her bag of half plate bang against her back.
Yeah, noisily.
And then after with a bonus action, can I cast spiritual weapon?
You absolutely can. Where are you casting it?
Maven
are you casting
incoming.
it back towards the? Are you casting it back towards the Skirgout?
Oh no!
No, just can I cast it? Can I cast it to my next to me?
Yeah.
Not necessarily to my hand, but next to me. Everything that I have that's metal is going to be really hot, so she doesn't really want to touch the mace. But she's going to create. And so I'm casting it at 2nd level, if that matters. And it's going to look like her grandfather's sword.
Oh, cool. Okay. For the sake of, I will have that ready for next time. I have an icon for a spiritual weapon that is a hammer.
Perfect.
So it is a sword that literally looks like, for anyone who, well, nobody knows because no one's paid attention, but it is the sword at your hip that you don't use, but it's at your hip. Where do you conjure it?
I would conjure it probably right next to me, like almost as if I wanted to wield it.
So here, about like kitty corner, like where are you thinking?
Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
She's going to be coming out with her hand, like almost as if she's trying to wield this sword, but
Like doing that Thor reaching for it, and
Yes.
it conjures right next to you. Perfect.
And can I also speak? Is that a free action?
That is a free action to speak. If you're trying to do anything persuasive or beyond that, then it requires at least a bonus.
Got it. Helen, what the hell is that thing?
Yeah, you literally see the top of like Callan's head. Like you just see his head as you're coming over the dune. You're both near the crests. You can't see Murdit and Viet, but you see Callan. And yeah, what the hell is that thing?
And she's pointing back.
Yeah, and you turn around after hearing Murdit say that, and you're like, look back and see Juniper. What the hell is that thing?
That's Maven.
Oh,
Yeah, she can do that.
okay.
Yet. Callan has turned his back on you and Murdit.
Yeah. Totally running up and smacking the snot out of him.
Okay, so 5,
Let's see.
10, like right here.
Yep. He's pulling out the light hammer, fancy light hammer from Lady Alice.
Yep.
And going to I'm gonna do this. Bonus action, Zephyr Strike, which will give me advantage on the attack.
Yep.
Let's see, 18 plus 8 is a 26. Count as a 26 hit.
Yes, a 26 just hits.
Just hits.
So with the Zephyr Strike
By a lot.
Oh, I want that one. Zephyr Strike will be 5 plus 7 points of damage, 12 points of damage, please.
What?
And then with that 30 feet to 5, 10, just for kicks, he's going to launch himself. No, I get a second attack. Sorry, second attack with the hammer. That is only a 9 to hit.
Nope.
And then let's see.
Yeah, as you get hit and you back off, like half stumbling in the sand from that first hit, he swings and misses, and you see a look that you've never seen directed at you from Viet of murderous intent.
So this gives me an extra 30 feet of movement. The Zephyr Strike, when I do an attack, gives me 30 feet of movement. Yep. There's no opportunity attacks against me. Viet's going to run that 10 feet up the ridge and leap for a total of, because he's still got land, the Strider spell on him, for leap for, so that's 10 feet, launch himself for another 55 feet towards Maven.
Okay, so
I
you
got
move
jump
to like
on
here,
yep,
and then leap towards Maven.
Yep, for another
55 more feet.
55 more feet.
So
don't want
5,
it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, so you basically move and then leap, landing right here.
Perfect. Thank you. Action, bonus action, movement, spell. Yep, we're good.
No.
So
If you
bam,
want to make me roll
and a
an
swing.
acrobatics check or anything, you can make me do that too.
No, you have jump, so you're good. And you boom
Yeah,
in the
what the
sand.
hell?
Yeah. Viet is moving faster than you've ever seen him move before. He's literally taken a potion like the gummy bears and is just bouncing all around these sand dunes.
I saw him hit Callan.
Um,
Yeah, we were just talking to each other and he'd whack me.
Over the crest of
from
the dune.
your direction, he is high enough and just over the dune. You cannot see him, Maven.
No, I asked if I saw him.
Oh, what's your passive perception?
14.
He's short. You see Callan turn and look at you and be like, "That's just Maven. It's fine." And then sorry. And suddenly you see him go like, "Whoa!" and get hit and like back up, and then you see another something swing at him. You don't see who, but he's being attacked.
Okay.
And then suddenly you see Viet come running up the top of the dune and go boom and leap towards the Skurguk Maven.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Juniper.
Okay. I will move that extra 5 feet right next to Callan. Are you okay? What just happened? Because I don't see anything that would have hit him.
Viet just whacked me in the head.
Why? What'd you do?
Would I have seen like his eyes being different?
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage, seeing as you're not using anything else to investigate.
Yeah, and then also I got whacked in the head.
Yeah. And it's a higher DC, just because everything.
9.
You did not see anything that looks weird other than Viet hit you. But you've said a lot of weird things and kind of antagonistic things over your days and weeks. Maybe it came home to roost, you know?
I don't think I deserve that, though.
Are you okay?
No.
I'm gonna. Where? I'm really confused right now. Where is the creature?
Well, I can see Murdit. I'd probably look over to him like, what the heck is he doing, Murdit?
Before a response, Juniper, what are you doing with your rest of your movement, action, and bonus? There's been a lot of chit chat, so I can't do it all at once.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hold. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of. I'm gonna do a healing word.
Okay.
Actually, let's do a cure wounds at level 1.
Okay. So use that slot, and it's a D8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Where's my D8? 5. Where am I? 9. So you get 9 points of healing, Callan.
So yeah,
Okay.
that energy that glows within her hand and then emerges as kind of, is it full contact or is it right next to the skin and you get like sun rays? I know technically it's a touch spell, but is it you actually touch, or is it like sun rays right over their head? You know,
she would probably just put her hand on his shoulder, so he may not even actually see.
Fair.
Like that. And I can't hold a bonus action.
No, you cannot.
I'm just gonna move my weapon right back next to me.
You can do that. Right next to you, like this, or you like that?
out to the on the diet. Yes, sorry. On the diagonal.
fine.
Thank you.
That's just fine. So as you say all that, and Callum, the last thing you said to Murdet was what's happening, or where did the creature go? Which one was it again?
Why did Viet do that? Or what's going on with Viet? Because I got bonked in the head.
Yeah. Basically, as he looks at you, he walks towards you, comes up to you, and puts his hand on your shoulder. He's doing what is required.
Do we know his eyes? Sorry.
You didn't
Show me
use
your
any
eyes.
action or anything
No.
to perceive that, so no. I truly did not want this to come to this place, but you put yourself at odds with me, and I can't stand for that. I wish there could have been another way, brother. Anything to say?
What the hell is
Well, he's in my face, so do I notice?
Yeah, his
anything?
hands on your shoulder. Just, yeah. Looking almost regretful.
But like the eye glow or anything, is Callan
You
noticing
cannot
that?
see that. It is subtle.
Okay. Callan is in the process of snapping. So let's just leave it at that.
Okay. Fair. Does a 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit Callan.
Okay. So all of a sudden, as you're kind of in your own head and getting to this place, you see that other hand come up and swing straight at your face. And you just dodge out of the way, backing up, almost surprised by it more than anything. As he spends a key point and is going to flurry of blows you. That's a 22 on the first attack and a 26 on the second attack.
Jeez.
Yes, those hit.
Yeah. 10 damage on the first hit and 6 on the second as he punches and swings at you and you just back up, almost surprised by what's going on, as all of a sudden he does a back spinning kick to your chest, knocking you into Juniper, and as you rebound, his comes across with a haymaker across your chin and just totally scatters you for a second. But unfortunately, I have to finish this because you are a threat.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And it is now creature's turn. Great stealth. Okay. And things happen. So we'll just
Oh, sorry, Scott.
move.
Zephyr Strike is a
Yes.
concentration spell, so I would have accidentally dropped the pass without trace.
Oh,
Sorry.
I mean, I still rolled really high, but
Sorry.
that
Just
made
letting
it
you know.
amazing. Okay, so either way, for all intents and purposes, what wasn't obvious before now is totally disappeared. And that's all that happens there. Skurg, Elk, Maven. Oh no, wait, I forgot to roll for Kevin.
He doesn't deserve a roll.
No, it's okay. He rolled a nat one. So technically, he goes after the creature who just went. And all of a sudden, Kevin rolls up into a tiny little ball. Goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I made him bigger. 25. Or no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is just a little flesh ball, like an armadillo, rolling up a dune to the crest.
Well, guess what? My movement's 60 feet.
That's great. That's great.
So I'm going to eat him.
Okay. So Maven, you go 5, 10, 15, right?
I go 60 feet.
I know, but you're at 15 right now. Yeah. The Skurgelk just moved outside of your opportunity range.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
You didn't
beans.
know.
Beans.
Oh,
So opportunity attack against the
you're lucking
Skurgelk.
out. You're lucking out.
Are you sure?
15 to hit.
Yeah, that actually does hit.
Oh,
Yep. Natural armor for Skurgelk is not
14.
a 15. Yeah, 14.
It is a 14.
that'd be 9 points of damage.
So
And I take
Maven, as what?
No. Go. Keep going.
That goes from your temporary hit points from the Skurgelk.
That's what I was going to ask.
So
Thanks.
as you start galloping towards Kevin, and you're like, "Oh, you're mine, Kevin." All of a sudden, it's the hammer right now, right? Yeah,
The light hammer. Yep.
the light hammer. All of a sudden, boom, in the back of your neck and head, just making you stumble. If you want, you can stop. Otherwise, you can keep going your 65 feet or your It's your call. You just got hit.
I know. And Maven's a jerk. She is.
Which was the bigger jerk move, Kevin or the guy who hit you?
Kevin absolutely is my mortal enemy. Maven has a lot of mortal enemies, but Kevin right now is at the top of the list.
And he's got a lot of your moisture. He's got a lot of moisture in you.
Yeah, I want to get my moisture. Stop trying to convince me out of this. I was already going to do it. It'd be bad.
So your movement will get you to here.
Yeah. No, I can move 60 feet though. He moves 60 feet.
Oh, you're right. 60 feet.
I'm going to eat him. What? How did he not? What?
60 feet is like there's squares. You can't. So
what was his movement?
He dashed.
Beans. Wait.
He used double movement.
Hey, wait. Whoa. I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna charge him. If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards a target and then hits it with a ram attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d6 damage.
Correct. But your movement is about 15 or 10 feet short to do the ram attack.
Well, I just wasted all of my movement.
You got yourself closer. If you want to double move, you could get in front of him.
Yeah, I'm going to do that
because then it's even more within your range.
Well, then I get an opportunity attack if he leaves my range.
Correct, ma'am.
I would like to do that, please, and thank you.
So are you thinking like here?
I want to jump over him just for flavor.
Yeah.
I would like to jump over this little B word and kick up some sand in his face as I whip around to the side. You ain't going nowhere, brother.
All dramatic and snorting at the ground.
Oh, yeah. There's drool and mucus everywhere. It's awful.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Heck yeah. Which skill is
definitely
that? Definitely
use the strength of your Skurgelk. Okay. So a +4.
That's jet ski. What is that? That's 14.
That's not bad. I'm gonna roll for
it's not
Kevin,
amazing.
Doesn't have a high, a threshold. Nope, it's lower. Okay. I will note that for Kevin. He is scarred. He doesn't
I
have
hope
the fear effect, but he's scarred. All right. Callan.
Uh-huh.
What's up, man?
Okay. So kind of what happened while Murdet was hitting me.
Mhm.
I kind of Callan snapped and is like, "Oh, you have to take care of you, huh?" And I don't know, it was one of those, like, if you ever seen Me, Myself, and Irene where he snaps in the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was going on, and he took those hits, and that was kind of, it hurt, but it was inspiration. So what Callan does is like, I think I got a lot of years of beating up on my little brother to make up for right now. This is his attitude. What?
Mhm. Kick his
All
butt,
right.
Callan.
So, first off, I cast Hex.
Ooh, okay. Cast hex is I can't remember. Is there a save for that or does it just happen? I think it just happens,
It
right?
just happens.
Yep, he is hex. So give me a second. Can I do the thing that does the thing I want it to do?
And I'll Hex his wisdom, I guess.
Oh, no, that's you know what? We'll go with the red dot. He is hexed. So wisdom on Murdet.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage on all wisdom checks or saves.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so then next is of course to do non-lethal damage. Just whoop his butt.
Yeah.
I'll use the harmonic song blade, apply booming blade, and do a defensive flourish and just whack that little brat in the behind.
Get him.
All right.
Okay, so here we go. Where'd it go? All right. I don't like that one. I'm gonna inspiration and reroll.
Fair.
Good choice.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So Callan is using another inspiration.
Oh, that good. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Let's see. He's just really upset. So okay, 26.
Oh, that's a miss. No. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it hits.
All right. So we've got the blade damage is 10. I'll keep track of that too. The hex damage is 6. The booming blade is 2. All right. So barring him moving for more booming blade effect, he has taken 18 damage. And wait, I get to add the flourish damage to that.
Ooh.
Which is a D8. All right. And that is a 5.
All right.
So 23 total.
So remind us, what is that booming blade and that that harmonic, like all. What does that all look like? As you just got rocked with him doing martial arts in your face, and then it's time to beat down little bro.
Okay. So yeah, out here in the desert, it probably looks even cooler because there is just this sonic resonance, just just seething off the blade as I arc it towards his bratty little behind, big behind. He's taller than me. Who are we kidding?
Yeah, he is.
And so if you've ever seen like sonic wave action move particles, it makes cool patterns in particles and water and stuff. So it's doing that in the air, it's doing that in the sand nearby, making little star patterns and such, and then when it hits him, he is just takes on that whole seething energy, damaged more, and if he moves again, it just goes off as thunder damage.
Perfect.
And then it's a defensive flourish, so swung it around, play with the patterns a bit, and that defensive flourish adds that bardic inspiration to my armor class for my next turn. So
Awesome.
For the whole next turn, my armor class is 24. Keep that in mind, Scott.
Whoa.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice. Good turn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Callan, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God. Okay. 5.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So as you do that, as he hits you, and that kind of, like you said, that emotional kind of shift solidifies in you, and you just start to let loose. I mean, granted, not lethally, but you start to let loose a little bit on him.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, you can feel underneath your shirt sleeve, your arm is writhing as the skin is moving, as something is moving and circulating around your arm and up your shoulder. Every time you make contact with Murdet, you feel this pulse of energy go up your arm in a circular pattern. It's not comfortable. It doesn't cause any damage, but it is resonating through you to your core every time you make contact.
Okay. Huh.
Yet.
Up 10 feet.
10 feet.
Left another 30 feet. Can I see Juniper?
Not quite. You know roughly where she went. Oh no, she's at the very top of the dune. Yeah, you can see her.
How about Maven? Can I see Maven?
Also, she like the antlers are up. You can see both of them. They're at the top of the dune.
50-50 here. Throwing at Maven. Throwing a light hammer at Maven. So now
if you miss
she's within 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Bonus action, Zephyr Strike, to give me advantage on the attack to counteract the disadvantage I'd have at distance.
Yep.
So it's a flat roll with the light hammer. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
I think that meets the Skurgok.
It does.
For 9 points of damage. I'm going to throw a Colossus
I think
Strike.
that brings you out of the Skurgok form, correct?
No, not yet.
Okay, you still got temporary left?
Throwing
I have 3 left.
Throwing Colossus Strike on top of that.
All right.
All right, yeah.
For an extra 2 points of damage.
And
And
why don't
then
you just punch me in the face.
With the
while you're at
extra
it.
30 feet, this gives me leaping towards Juniper. So, hammer, throw at Maven, leap through the air, land. Can I draw my hammer and attack with it at the same time for my second attack?
Or
You
know what? Yes.
I'm just gonna punch.
No.
Just gonna punch.
Okay. There you go.
Unarmed strike for Viet would be does a 21 hit? Miss
Yeah.
unarmored
Yeah.
for 5 points of damage to the back of the head. Or a kick or something,
Over
whatever.
the side. Yeah.
Are you proficient with unarmed or unarmed attacks?
Unarmed attacks.
I
It
don't
says
think
I've got
so.
a-
So
it
it's
says
just
I've
your
g-
strength modifier.
It says I've got a
What?
+7 to attack on D&D Beyond.
Right, but what's your damage? Because it
Just
technically
a
should be
flat
just your
5.
strength modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just making sure.
Well, so it's 1 plus my strength modifier, right? 1 point of damage minimum plus my strength modifier, which just gives me the 5.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yep.
that's where the 5 came from. Just a flat
Yep.
5. No dice
Yep,
rolling. Just
that's
flat
correct.
ones.
That's
That's the
correct.
end of my turn.
So Juniper, as you all of a sudden
Right
this
here,
hammer
baby.
flies out towards the Skurgok. You're just still holding your form there, Maven.
Barely.
And all of a sudden, Viet leaps through the air, boom, in a burst of sand. And Juniper, as you turn and look, boom.
Cool.
Juniper,
Yeah.
you just got punched in the face by Viet.
I did. Do I notice that clearly Callan, so he hit Callan and now he's hitting me. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Ooh.
right.
Yeah.
So Viet needs to roll. What's your DC save on that?
It's Wisdom 15.
So you need to make a wisdom saving throw, Viet.
11 plus 2 is a 13.
Oof, okay.
So suddenly, Viet, you are locked in place.
Yeah. And at the end of each of your turns, you can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then bonus action.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
I still have that.
Oh, that's super high. It doesn't matter. Yes, you still have a bonus action.
Yes, I'm gonna. I just saw Murdet lay into Callan, and so I'm gonna swing this sword around. June does not know how to use a sword, so it's probably gonna be the flat side to the back of his head.
Sure.
It's gonna happen.
So roll the spiritual weapon.
Yes. 14. Where's my spirit? 20 is 21 hit.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus 4. So that's 6 damage. 6 spectral sword damage. Just
Amazing.
flat.
So force damage, just wham.
Yes, force
And you
damage.
see him kind of pitch into it a little bit and come back up, looking at Callan.
And she's gonna go, wake the heck up. And she
Yes.
probably actually doesn't say heck.
What
So
does she say?
wholesome. So wholesome.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Catherine has the mouth of a sailor, and so I'm trying to not be like that.
Hey,
online.
Chris, would you mind for the fact of we're pretty
Oh,
all
and
close
earmuffs.
quarters? Would you just zoom up on the?
Oh, you're going.
There
to
we
different
go.
thing. Okay, got it.
I was just saying, seeing as we're fairly close up, let's zoom in.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right,
Good.
perfect. I love it.
Mhm.
All right. So June did all that. Wow. Viet is currently. I'm just going to put an X next to his. I don't know. Now that's the dead symbol.
That
We don't
looks
want
like
the
he's
dead
dead. Oh
symbol.
no.
I know that.
Just because he's dead
Um,
Settle
inside.
down.
So actually,
He gets a clock.
question on
held.
that. Would
You know.
he or be paralyzed? That wouldn't make him fall over and fall down the dune, would it?
He's literally held there, locked.
Okay. Okay. So he doesn't fall over. He's
Nope.
still upright. Perfect.
Yep. All right. So Murdet, looking at this, is just kind of okay. He is going to, you know what? He has the thing he has to do. So he's going to, as he got hit by you, Callan, all that energy hit him. You see him look at you, and you see just suddenly all the veins in his neck emerge as he roars into your face and takes another swing at you. So bonus action, rage. Now he is swinging at you. And that would be a 5, 6. Nope. That will, with your current AC, that'll miss. And so you'll see him take a swing at you. You'll just kind of duck it.
Oh.
And in frustration, he'll pitch to the side. Flurry of blows using another key point. Juniper.
On me?
Actually, no, he's going to go this way.
Oh, he's moving?
Yeah. Yep. He's going to take some damage.
Yeah. He takes 8 thunder damage.
Okay. Hit me.
That booming blade activated, so he took 8 thunder damage.
Yep. Bam. So you see as he moves, like it, and you even feel it a little bit up your arm as he takes that damage. And Jennifer, flurry of blows. First one is a 30-20. Second one is a 22.
Yeah, those both do hit my unarmored self.
Okay. So, that's a +7 now because he's raging. So that is 13 on the first hit, bludgeoning. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't wanna.
And this is a concentration check.
I don't wanna either.
A Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Oh, I have advantage on the. No, I have proficiency in that. 18?
Okay, you're good on the first one. Second one, you take 12 more damage, bludgeoning.
No.
Make me another concentration saving throw.
17, 18, 23.
You're still good holding that spell as Murdoch comes kind of rebounding off the sand, flipping over top of Callan, lands, and just bam, bam across your face.
Oof.
You maintain that focus, holding Viet in place. Also, I need you to I'm going to spend a key point. Make a Constitution saving throw additionally, besides the fact.
Okay.
He hit you so hard, you're blurry.
So 12 for that one.
You are now stunned.
Cool.
Oh.
And I got to double check. Bring it up. Sorry. I apologize.
How could you? Tisk, tisk.
You are incapacitated. Your hold person has just dropped.
Oh man.
You automatically fail all strength and dexterity saving throws. All attacks on you have advantage, and you can't move and can only speak in fragments. You have just had your world rocked by Murdet. And by the way, I forgot
not in a
that
good way.
description.
No,
Yeah, and that's
All
like the
of those
worst
energy
way.
bursts went off on him, and he leaped through the air. His shirt ripped apart as he lands. Turn.
It's kind of
Oh,
hot.
come on now.
Sorry, I just
except for
gotta
now
add
he
to
hit
it.
me, so it's
Is this
all
the
flat.
stunning part? This is the stunning part.
Yeah, he just whips his hair back, and you're like,
Ooh.
Ooh, stunning.
Nah,
yeah.
all gone now.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
You
Oh my
lay
God.
hands and you're done.
Can't relate to that.
Okay, with advantage. Oh, Maven.
Yes.
Does a nat 20 hit you?
Okay, I have a question.
Go on.
How do you have a question off that?
Because I have an ability and I don't know if it counts while I'm stunned. I have the ability to nope that.
Oh, does it
But
take
it-
reaction?
It does.
Then
Yeah.
let me double check. I'm pretty sure it nopes that because you were incapacitated.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, you can't take any actions or reactions.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
brother.
that would have been perfectly timed.
That would have been awesome. It's fine. I'll live.
I was then waiting
So-
to use that. I was like, the second someone rolls a nat 20, I'm gonna be like, nope. Dang it. Okay.
Fortunately,
Who's got the pigeon?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Is it somebody's
Not me.
puppy dog?
Pigeon?
I hear like
Is
a
it-
pigeon, like
Sounds
some sort of cooing.
I hear it too.
Oh.
I hear it too.
It's a
Is it-
s'more. I'm so sorry.
It's so
Maven?
cute.
Oh, it's
No, it's so cute.
so
No.
Don't even.
Even you're gonna take
Terrible.
14 points of necrotic damage as a burst of energy slams into you.
Awesome. Guess what? Maven is dead. Just kidding. She's not, but she's close. Cool. Well, she turns back into a person and I have 3 hit points left. So
Well,
yeah.
across the dune just down from you, you see the creature with the antennae and everything holding its spear towards you that is opened up into, instead of a blade, into this facsimile of almost like a projectile type weapon,
Oh, good.
and has slammed you with arcane energy that has just decayed you, sloughing off that Skurgilk form from you.
Uh-huh.
And then it basically makes a gesture with one of its hands that aren't holding the spear. And I'm on the wrong layer. Kevin, you have an opportunity attack if you want. Starts to roll towards him.
I don't think it's worth it at this point.
Okay.
You know what? No, it is worth it. I would like to with
You
my
can do-
3 hit points.
You can make a melee attack on it.
Oh, my melee attack sucks.
I will let you use the cantrip, your primeval.
Primal savagery.
yeah, why not? I like that.
Yeah.
It's so Maven. So
it is
why
so
not?
Maven. It is so Maven.
Like normally you need a
Well,
feat
yeah.
to use a spell and a thing, but I don't give a crap.
My dying breath, I say, and I channel all my primal energy into my fingernails and I sharpen them, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. I will make a melee spell attack to do 1d10 acid damage.
First, you got to actually swing to attack.
Whatever.
Like you have to hit him.
I'm doing it. Oh no! It's a 1.
Oh,
Oh,
all that
you
moisture.
do have inspiration. Do you want to use inspiration?
No, I don't want to use inspiration.
No, I don't. Okay, I'm throwing it out there.
No. It's a really good idea. I'm not going to take it because Maven's stubborn and won't do it.
So as you kind of slash out and bite and just at the air, the acid and corrosion goes from the poison goes from your nails going across the sand, and you see it splash right in front of Kevin, and he actually does like a little flesh ball hop over it, just keeps rolling away, and then as like
guy.
2 arms are holding the spear and one does a hand, the rest of him bends down and one hand picks up Kevin and he tucks him behind his back.
DM
Guys,
I forgot that I had an inspiration. Could I have used it to re-roll that Constitution saving throw?
You absolutely could have if you would remember to use it
I
sooner.
remember I had. They're new.
I know it's a weird thing, and if you'd remembered just a little bit sooner, I probably would have still allowed it.
I know, and I could have helped Maven. I'm so mad at myself.
Yeah. So for future reference,
you tried.
Top of the round, Maven.
I'm the worst.
Yeah, Maven's dead. No, almost.
You're not yet.
I'm close
You got
enough.
options.
Yeah,
You're
I
a
guess.
druid. Heal yourself.
I'm going to. I'm
Drop
gonna
and roll
touch,
out of sight line.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch my own
But
shoulder.
not too hard, because that might damage you more.
It might kill me. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, so a creature I touch regains a number of endpoints equal to 1d8 plus my ability modifier. My modifier is not very high.
You
but
can
that's
do it at higher
okay.
levels.
I know, but
Just trying to help.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll do it at second level. That'll be 2d8
plus your modifier.
2. Yes. Yeah, where's my mouse? There it is. Woohoo.
Back in Cyprus.
Fair.
Yeah, that's where the mouse is.
That is 11 points back to me, which is just enough to withstand the next hit that I take.
As long as they don't crit.
Yeah.
All right.
And,
And you're
yeah.
back to your normal form. So there you are.
Yes, I am a maven again.
You are a maven. All right. Callan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Maven, do you want to move or use a bonus action?
I
Rock.
want to curl up
Half
into
cover.
a ball and die. Yeah, let's do. Can I do that? Can I duck?
Yeah. 5
I
feet
would
of
like
movement.
to.
Drops you prone.
I would like to do that.
You are prone.
So
Which means
just
ranged
gonna
attacks
put-
have disadvantage against you now.
thank
Yep.
goodness. Thank you. I wouldn't have thought to do that
we'll
myself.
Put this little weird whatever that icon is. So that means, and I'm writing it down on my paper either way, but you now have you're prone.
Nice.
So disadvantage, half cover. Okay, cool. And I gotta get rid of that for that. You are no longer held. All right. Callan,
Mm-hmm.
what are we doing?
Oh, okay. So my little brother thinks he knows what's what, and he's figured out that he has to take care of me? Really? Acting up in front of all these good people? No, I feel personally responsible for this. I need to take care of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to
sounded
do?
slightly. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What you
That's
could
right.
do?
I am going to fire off a bardic inspiration at Juniper, and I am going to use that just insanity that's bubbling up in me right now over what's going on with my little brother. And I start muttering in Orcish, Mirgrid, Eidir Lios Leafsins, Vonyesid Gilior Salina. And I do a dissonant whispers on Murdet.
All right. So dissonant whispers.
Mm-hmm.
What's save? That's a wisdom saving, correct?
Yes.
And so that's disadvantage. You have hex on him. His wisdom, I don't think it's going to be high enough. No, that is just a fail across the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, of course, I'm doing this in a way that's non-lethal if I can. And so he takes 20 psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
he has to move as fast as his speed allows away from me using his reaction or just right now. And yeah, so
how much?
20 psychic damage.
That's
Oh, and then
crazy.
he does have a hex on him too. So
what psychic damage? Okay.
and then 5 from the hex, so 25 total.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
he has to run away from me.
At his max speed using his reaction.
Yep.
Okay.
Does that provoke an opportunity attack though?
No, it does not, because you're forcing him to move.
Okay. Gotcha.
So basically, he's like right about here, just to keep him on the map. It's
Mhm.
not his max speed, but I'm keeping him on the map.
Yeah.
How about this? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll put him right there. That way he can get back to the same point if he used all of his movement.
Yeah.
All right. Nice turn. Yeah, as you rip through him, I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 8.
Okay. So this time, because that's your second fail with this, you did 20 plus 5 more damage with the hex.
Yep.
So we'll round it up. You take 13 damage as you slam all of this into him, and you see it hit him back, like pushing him back, and then also forcing him to keep moving with it and driving him away. You actually, like, you can tell what's happening as you do this. You feel some of that energy rebound and slam back in up your arm, giving you like dead arm for a moment.
Right.
And as he stumbles back and gets to that distance, you see him also stumble, and it looks like his arm looks numb and dead almost. And you see him flexing his arm and trying to get feeling back into it as you both are feeling something.
Yeah, I don't like what he's making me do. So
Yeah.
it's psychologically costly. It hurts. It hurts me more than it hurts him.
Yeah,
Not really, but
absolutely. Yeah, I all right. Anything else?
That would be it, unless he does something to me.
Fair. All right. Viet, you're up.
Viet will reach into his bag and pull out a 3-foot long white rope. And as he's staring at Callan, "You need to stop. This is true, yes?" And toss the rope at him.
Callan, make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
I believe that's above it. What was it? Do you have it written down there? Otherwise, I can look it up. It's not the minimum of a arcane object, but I don't know if it's 18.
I don't know if I have it.
DC
of 18. DC of 18. Dex save, DC 18.
So
you save.
Goes to the attacker.
Oh, it goes to the attacker?
It always does. A hit hits the armor if it matches. Right?
Oh,
I
oh,
think
Right?
Viet's
Is that-
trying to help me out, huh?
I'm trying to think if that's in that a say.
18 to hit.
No, you 18 to hit.
DC
That's
to
your
18 to
DC.
save.
Yeah,
It's a-
so he
it's a
didn't-
save though. So how does that work? It's not like a ranged attack, is it?
I think it's different than a attack. Yeah. Save.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know why I'm having troubles with this right now.
I would love for it to come right into my hands, but
No, it goes to the attacker right now. So it is literally you didn't surpass it. 18, it still hits. You didn't go above the DC check.
oh, okay.
I believe that's how we normally do it.
Double check it real quick.
I'm
Because
the
I know it can
saver,
go
though,
either way.
right?
But I think that's the way we've always done it. I don't know why right now I'm having
I
trouble
thought
thinking
saves
that.
where you meet or exceed.
Yeah, it would be my save, so I meet or exceed.
And his difficulty is the 18. You hit 18.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he saves.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought
Yeah.
it didn't.
If
exceed
it was an attack roll and it was his attack roll
Oh, come on.
and he meets or exceeds.
All right. Consensus, right? Real quick. It doesn't matter what the rules say right now. Chris, does he succeed? Yes or no?
I think he succeeds. I think an 18.
Jennifer,
Yeah, I think so.
Maven, and I know Callan. All right. He succeeds. So it didn't exceed. So you're it
It
did
just
not
hits you
work.
in the face.
Yeah. No,
Middle of the
basically,
face.
as you do that, it basically flies out the there's 5 feet in between you, and it goes like 2 feet and just falls on the ground in between both of you. And you both kind of look at each other and look down at the rope. And look,
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, we're doing this.
Bonus
that was
action.
your action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Zephyr Strike upscaled to level 2, which just means I can cast it. Doesn't mean anything else. He's gonna run and pick the rope up again and run past Callan about 30 feet.
Okay, so opportunity attack.
Not with Zephyr Strike.
Oh, not with Zephyr Strike. So 5,
You're
10,
moving too damn
15,
fast. Too darn fast.
20, 25, 30.
Like
that
a
would get you
blur.
to here.
Yep. He's a blur.
You pick up the rope. I'm only going
He's
to
gonna
say
go
to pick up the rope.
35 feet.
Okay, then 30 feet will get you to there because 5 feet of it is to bend down and grab that rope as you're moving.
Fair.
So you have the rope again.
He goes by so fast, Callan takes a swing, and it's a strike that should have been a ball.
Yeah, you hit the sand right where the rope was a second ago as you saw him going down in that initial moment to grab the rope. Juniper, you're up.
Am I not stunned anymore?
Oh, that's right.
I
Roll
that's
me
just the end of my turn.
Constitution saving throw.
You can
Also-
use Bardic Inspiration,
Ooh,
Yep.
what is that?
D8.
Add a D8 to your roll. If you want to use it, you can choose to use it after you make your roll.
Oh no, I rolled a dirty 20. I think I'm gonna. How
Then
long?
you can save it. Then you
Okay.
can save it.
10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Or one. Let me check.
1 minute. Is it
Uh,
1 minute or 10 minutes? Either
10
way,
minutes.
you still have it. You still have it.
Okay. Either way, clarification.
You are no
question.
longer stunned.
Would my spiritual weapon still be up, having been stunned?
Oh,
I don't think that's a concentration. So
no.
I think it's
It is
just
a
up.
concentration. Oh no,
No,
it's
it's
not.
full
You
per-
cast it
no.
and it's there.
Yep.
But
It's
that
just sitting there.
Yeah, that concentration check was at the end of your turn. So now next turn,
Yeah.
you have all of your stuff back. So that was the end of your turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. I just remembered. That's all. Sorry.
I can't even use the bonus action or anything, right?
Correct. That was the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's get freaky. All right, it is Murdett's turn. He's going to use a bonus action, spend a key point, and he is going to do some things. You'll see him making some like martial arts kind of Tai Chi movements, and you even see a little of the sand around swirl around. And he's gonna do some healing.
Quit showing off.
Yeah, he is such a showboat because you have rocked him a little bit. And then he is going to charge forward 5, 10, 15, 20. Are you in range? 5, 10, 15. Nope, he's got to go further. Boom, right there. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Callan.
Okay. 13.
13. All right. Outside of the box. Okay, so that is a... So your AC right now has dropped back down. This is a 21 to hit.
Okay.
So that should hit.
Yes.
And with your dexterity, all of a sudden, you see as he's running towards you, he pulls out some rope with a dagger attached to it. He starts swinging it around, wraps it around his body, and as he kicks out and pushes out with a hand, a rope shoots out. You get cut for a meager amount. 11 piercing damage as it cuts and jabs into your shoulder. And then with that failed dex, he yanks on it. You are moved 10 feet in his direction.
Oh.
And you are right next to him.
Okay.
And then he is going to key point flurry of blows.
Oh,
Ow. Ow. Ow.
First one is a miss. Second one is an 18.
Nope.
Nope. So basically, as you get yanked forward, this dagger with a rope attached gets yanked out of your shoulder. All of a sudden, he starts kicking and flourishing with swings and cuts. You just barely are just knocking off and parrying his dagger attacks, dodging out of the way of kicks as you two are locked in. And I want you to make me one more constitution check as you both are doing things back and forth to each other. Mine is a 17, 18, 19.
19
okay.
for Callan.
19.
You're rolling so good.
Both of you, you feel this resonance as you both parry each other, strike and hit and go back and forth. And all of a sudden around you, everyone can see it. You two probably notice it the least out of everyone. There starts to be this almost aura effect in the sand that encircles both of you as you are striking and landing hits on each other. All of a sudden, the sand starts swirling around this area. Murdered creature. Yep, it's time for the creature to do that. Creature just moved, did things. Top of the round, Maven. You're laying on the sand. You look across. All of a sudden, the creature is gone. You see sand swirling up around Maven or around Callan and Murdet as they are going back and forth. You see Viet has moved off. You see this floating sword in the air and Juniper standing there tracking everything as it's moving. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. I am wanting to help. And the one thing that I'm really good at is causing chaos. So
Sure.
I'm gonna cast a spell, and I hope that it works.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast. Wait, can I see the creature?
Nope. What's right now with your passive? You cannot. If you want to use your bonus action to try to find it,
yes,
you can roll a perception.
I would like
check.
to do that. Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes, yes.
roll away.
Yeah, 23, baby.
You look around and you don't even see, like, you see where the tracks ended, where it was. It has advantage on stealth checks because of
I
its
know.
chameleon thing. I rolled really good.
Wait. Mm. Fraggle Rock. Okay, I want to cast something else. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
I figured.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
going to cast Confusion if I could find the creature, but
I get
can't.
that. I get that.
I'm going to cast it at
that would have been
level.
that would have been a good one.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, and then it could have like dropped.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. But whatever.
But whatever.
Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I would like to cast Conjure Animals, and I would like to have. Let's do 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower.
Okay, those are our death squirrels.
Yes.
They're
let
pretty
me-
good hunters.
Yeah, no, they're crazy. All right.
You train those, they will hunt your dinner for you. They're the best.
You might be the dinner they hunt, but
No, not me. They love me. We're brothers.
Okay, I've got to roll initiative for them as
Brothers in Christ.
give me just one moment because I have to get their stats.
Take your time. Take your time.
Take your time.
I'm chilling out.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Here
That is
for
so
you.
kind.
I'm here for you.
They are. Yep. Perfect. All right. I've got a whole bunch of them. I just need to find a really quick creature that, makes sense.
Yes.
See them. Tokens. Really fast. We're gonna be quick. Gonna be agile.
I should have warned you ahead of time that I was doing this. I'm
I'll
sorry.
be honest. I just feel like this is a thing that as a DM, and I have a druid in the party, I should just always be ready for this abomination of a spell.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that's what this spell is. I feel like this spell specifically was written by someone at Wizards of the Coast who once had a DM they hated.
I absolutely agree.
Specifically, F that DM.
I love the caveat of your DM will have a table ready.
Yeah, oh yeah. It is a total like if he's a good DM, he'll have it. And that's part of like he just hates his DM, whoever that person was. So copy, paste, continue to paste and paste.
Paste and also paste again.
And paste. All right, there they are.
My children, my beautiful
they're
boys.
just this little horde of bloodthirsty, as any dead wood creature is. They have a case of the mange. They take squirrels and mix their DNA with like piranhas. I mean, their mouth is oversized, their eyes are too big. They're disgusting. They're great climbers and will eat like just like a saw blade,
I love them.
Yeah, they have an initiative. They're in the order. They don't go this time, but they're here. They go technically in between Callan and Viet.
Awesome.
And if I remember correctly, without looking at my notes, I think they were called Amikas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
They are.
Friend.
All right, here we go. So they have been created. The following is to choose up to I see each piece considered dropped. Initiatives. They obey verbal commands. So you can have a bonus action to give them a verbal command.
Yes. My verbal command is kill the leader.
Wait, you used your bonus action to do perception.
Oh, beans and rice.
Them. You can't command them till your next turn. So they will act defensively this round until you give them a command.
Lazy squirrels.
Yeah. God.
I wouldn't say that too loud. All right. Cool. There's a horde of horrible creatures now on the field. That, it's not like I don't have enough things to track. Thank you.
They're
Killian.
my sons. They're my beautiful sons.
Yep. And then Max shows up and just comes up behind you. And
I'm marking the square. Maven mother someone because they're not her sons.
Yeah.
I'm not getting very far in this bingo card here, but
I've actually gotten pretty far. I almost have bingo.
I can't play.
Yeah.
Free space Scott is salty.
That's right. That's a free space.
Yeah.
That's a free space.
Yeah.
All right. I do have a table for that, by the way.
You can watch it again later and play bingo by yourself at home, Scott.
Ooh. That's not sad at all. All by myself. Callan, your turn. The swirl of sand is around you and your brother, locked in a futile battle. You're not trying to kill him, but he seems to be trying to kill you. It's weird. It's crazy. And there's some weird energy going up your arm.
It's fine. I will show this little punk what's up right now. Potion a bonus action.
It is. As long as
Right
it's in
on.
your bandolier, which you're an adventurer, so I assume you at least have 4 if they are available in your bandolier.
Right on. So I am downing the
And you still have a heart leech.
oh yeah.
No, he doesn't. That was
Oh
burned
no,
away.
he does
No.
not. You're right.
That was
You're right.
Burned away.
That wouldn't be there.
Sorry.
That was
sorry.
Callan 1.0.
Yeah,
As far as we know.
this is
Part of
2.0.
Callan's DNA. No.
Well, this is like Callan 35.0 or something like that.
Yeah, something.
All right. So I am consuming the Supreme Battle Endurance Potion. And according to your description of that, that's 10d4 plus 20 temporary hit points.
Supreme, yep. This is like a hardcore adrenaline shot to the system. So it's all temporary, but it's still a lot of temporary. That adrenaline just suddenly it's your own little mini rage.
Yeah, okay. So here's the mini rage. Mini rage brings me up 43 temporary hit points.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'm spanking that little bastard again with the harmonic song blade. And I rolled a 24 to hit.
That hits, baby.
Okay, so I'm plopping the defensive flourish on that for show. All right, so blade damage. 12. Hex damage. 4. Flourish damage. 5. I'm not putting Booming Blade on this one.
Okay.
So the total is
I've got it. I was doing it as you did it.
21.
So you slam him, and literally this time, I was joking last time, as some of you slash across, he takes cuts and slashes. Some of the magical energy booms out and like harmonic everything, like literally some of his clothes are ripping away as you see these slashes and cuts going across his body, and you see him drop to one knee, and his hand clutches onto your armor, Callan, and he looks up at you, and you can see the blood coming out of his lips. You're the reason he's dead, and it's your fault. Why should you get to decide on my fate when you killed our father? Viet, your turn.
Viet's going to run in. Can I get in through this, whatever the spinning? He's going to run through the spinning sand of whatever.
Yeah, it's not aggressive yet. Oh, actually, Callan, both of us need Murdet and you both need to make a roll Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Murdet failed, so he's going to take some damage. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10, so I think
you will as well.
Okay.
So half your damage was I think that's like 8, cutting it in half. I think it because it was
like 10.
10.
Yep.
So you take 10, and to add on top of that, you see as he grabs onto you, you see his eyes kind of half roll back for a second, and he's unconscious, and suddenly his eyes open again, and then he goes to punch and slam into you because he has a feat that allows him to do this.
Oh, half orc.
Yeah, Orcish Fury.
Yeah.
And if he hits, okay. That's 21.
No, that doesn't hit because I did the
You're a
defensive
liar.
flourish.
Oh, you know what? Inspiration.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. I might as well. Why not?
Oh, how many rolls is that? Come on, we got to keep count.
Well, one bounced outside of my tray, and I don't know.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
Don't be that way, guys. I'll cheat more honestly if I'm going to cheat.
Is that a technical issue? Do I get to count that?
Yeah, you do. So plus 7, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
24 is the exact number. Yes. So that hits.
And in this moment, because of Orcish Fury, he gets to add an extra damage die to the hit.
That
Damn
little
it, dang.
Oh my.
Beat him up, my man.
7,
He needs a
9,
beating.
10,
Yeah,
11,
for real.
12,
Well,
13,
Who
14,
raised this kid?
7, or no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 bludgeoning, and as all of a sudden his eyes roll up and he hits you in the solar plexus right on your breastplate and actually
Oh my
dents,
god.
putting a fist mark into your breastplate, knocking you back a little bit.
I'm gonna fight your brother. If I ever get up, I'm gonna fight him too.
I'm gonna fight him. Now it's Viet's turn. Yeah, that half orc is what saved him.
concentration check. Do they have to make a concentration check after that hit?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
actually you do.
Constitution.
I haven't done that for your hexes. Your hex.
No, I mean, sorry,
That
not
Constitution
a
was
constitution
the
save.
our
Do
link
they
or
both
whatever?
need to make a constitution save
Oh,
after
yeah,
that hit?
and I failed mine, and you got and that was part of the damage that brought him back to that. You took 10 as well, right? On top
But
of what
on his hit,
or,
when Orcus Fury brings him back for a second to do that
Yep.
slam, do they have to do a concentration save again? Or excuse
oh
me,
yeah, they do.
a constitution
Another
save
constitution
again?
No, you're absolutely right. Thank you. Another constitution. No, you're absolutely right.
Oh
I
god,
overlooked
yes.
or
it
murder it.
because
Oh,
I actually
murder
hit
it.
you.
Murder it.
Oh, murder.
Murder it.
Oh, that's a natural 18 plus his constitution say. Oh, yeah, that's like 24. He's
Okay.
fine. He feels it. What was yours, Callan?
20, dirty 20.
20. Yep, you feel it too. The impact, what he just did, resonated with you more than that, but you still feel that echo. And
Mhm.
as you look down from that last slam, his entire sleeve of his shirt has burned away, and you see the tattoos on his arm that are the same as yours are spiraling around his entire arm up his shoulder, and they are glowing faintly blue. And in that moment, you look down and notice the entire, from your breastplate down, your sleeve has burned away as you are glowing a faint green color of your tattoo glowing and spiraling down your left arm.
Whoa. It's turning out to be an epic brother fight.
Yeah.
Viet,
Yeah, we'll run in behind
You're
Callan
running in.
through whatever this
5, 10,
flame
15.
thing is.
20. It's just a spiraling wind of sand. It hasn't
Yep.
gotten aggressive.
Does it rip out? Well, Viet's not wearing a shirt, so all of Viet's tattoos are already there, but they're not glowing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
June is just like,
No, her head's spinning a little bit.
he's a little too hairy. I know.
So still has Zephyr Strike on
And you have flanking.
and flank, so it's advantage one way or the other here.
Yeah.
So he's running in, pulling out his warhammer out of the sheath on his wherever he ended up tucked away. Does a 25 hit with all your flourishing stuff?
Yes, that hits. You bastard.
Now, so Zephyr Strike, Colossus Strike works if Scott, I need a DM ruling on this.
Yep. I'm listening.
Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an additional extra 1d8 damage if it's below its HP maximum. But he's got that super serum thing on him right now. So, which is that?
Even with that, I'd be below my max.
Okay.
Yep. There, right there. There's your answer.
Thank you. All right. So, Zephyr Strike is an extra. So, Warhammer is a 1d8 plus 6. Zephyr Strike is an extra 1d8. Colossus Strike is a 1d8.
Holy
my first
crap.
attack. That would be 16 plus 6 is 22 damage on the first attack. Still flanked, so second attack. Does a 19 hit? I don't
No.
believe it does. Yeah, Viet's just going to move around to... Yeah, no, you're just going to keep him pinned right here. Actually,
Yeah.
Viet's going to Zephyr attack, dance around for an extra 30 feet and just still, like, just whip. He's got so much energy. He's just going to run around Callan and Murd it and get on the other and just get basically back where he was. Just
Okay.
to show off.
I have a reaction.
You do.
Zephyr Strike is no opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, no opportunity attack.
He's
because
too
Zephyr
damn
Strike.
fast, like the wind.
This
It
is
is-
not an
Oh.
opportunity attack.
Okay.
Okay, what is it?
So Viet looks like he's doing a little too good right now. So I think he can take one of these to the face. Hellish
Sorry.
Rebuke.
Scott, I was running around in a circle where I was, keep pinned, and running around in a circle around Murdet and back to where I was on Callan again.
So like towards that way, like if
No,
you
like
went around.
like literally running a circle around the two of them, running circles around them back to where I was behind Callan.
Oh, okay, I get you. Okay.
Just because,
So-
right, he's got all that energy from that Zephyr attack.
Yeah. It's more flavor on the movement than actual movement.
Yep, because that's use it
Perfect.
this turn or nothing. So
Right. And weren't
Yep.
you one
No,
up by
I get you.
Callan?
Hmm?
You were one up, but you were flanking Callan, right? You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So,
sorry, reaction, hellish rebuke.
Yeah, you cause damage to him, and as a reaction, he can fire back at you. So, what is it? A save or is it a roll to hit?
It's a dex save.
So, dexterity saving throw, Viet.
There'll be a 24.
Ooh.
You punk. Didn't work.
So, yeah,
I am
as you
being
slam
too
into
fast,
him,
but you
all of a
hang
sudden,
fool.
this
Oh.
burst of fire comes out of
Yep.
Callan as you go around, and it just disperses
Yep.
that fire into the air, into the circle around them.
As he spins around, dissipates in the wind, and he'll just stare at Callan. Let me kill you, Callan, then. It will be better for Murdet this way, yes?
I singed your whiskers at least.
All right, Jennifer.
Yeah.
You hear all this.
Yeah. This is super cool. I'm gonna. So I want to cast Hold the Dead.
Yep.
On Viet.
Okay.
Non-lethally. Basically the goal is she wants to jar a sound in his head so badly that he like snaps out of whatever it is that he's doing.
Perfect. I get it.
So that
Okay.
is a save on your part, Chris. It's a wisdom 15.
12.
Okay. Have you taken any damage?
From the stupid spider praying mantis thing way to start this whole thing, yes.
Okay.
So
Then
D12 then?
2d12. Yeah, I'll roll. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so 20.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's
Got
a
my-
loud
bell.
reverberating church bells.
I'm
Yes, guys,
gonna,
bell rung
because
a
of
little
the
bit.
way you were trying to flavor this,
Mhm.
Viet, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Or no, this would be a Wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
21.
Perfect. Yeah, you're fine. You're still a
Yeah.
drone.
Oh.
And then
okay.
bonus action. I'm gonna take that sword that I don't know how to use and can I move it to whack Murdet in the back of the head? Because he just punched me in the
Oh yeah, you can move it 25 feet. So you
yeah.
can.
I'm gonna it's just the flat side because she does not know how to use this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have to roll to attack with that? Don't I?
You do.
It's
I
getting
do.
punched with the pommel.
But it's just like,
A
yeah,
bum.
pretty much. Like this is not. She does not know how to use a sword.
You put the pointy end into them, not the blunt
Right.
part.
Right.
This crazy golf swing thing. And
14 probably does not hit him.
No, it does not.
Okay.
So as you do that, he's just coming to his feet, hits Callan, driving him back
Over
a little
his
bit,
head,
and all of
yeah.
a sudden he just kind of using his hand to palm it away and deflect it up.
I mean, it's non-corporeal, so
It's still physical force damage.
I guess.
So It is. It's a physical hologram.
It's spectral, I guess. Okay. Either way, it doesn't hit him. So that is.
You missed. Do you want me to make it even worse and say you just?
I absolutely do not. I want to back away, but I'm also scared to do that. I'm gonna run toward Maven. No, she's gonna stay. She's not gonna leave Callan. Dang it. Okay. Done.
Okay. Murdet shakily stands up. You can see he is very much on his last legs. And he once again reaches forward to grab onto your breastplate as you just kind of got rocked back, pulls you towards him. Callan, I never wanted this for any of us. It would have been better if you had never found me. Because at least I wouldn't know what a disappointment you are, and you wouldn't have killed our father. And he's going to swing on you.
Psychic
my
damage.
feelings.
Psychic damage. Wow. Is he a half bard? Does he have like a
Holy
vicious
crap.
mockery?
Hey, people. Whoa. That's a 25 to hit on that first psychic damage punch attack to your face.
Yep.
And that's not a crazy amount.
I'm adding a box to the bingo card.
That's
Cruelty
9
to
bludgeoning
Callan.
damage to the face.
How many?
9.
Ouch.
Then he's going to move here. Flurry of blows. He's
Constitution.
going to do what?
Constitution.
We're not there yet. You calm down. Whoa. It's at the end of the turn. He is then going to do a Van Damme spinning back kick to your head.
Adding insult to injury. Jesus.
He's just showing off still.
This is a 24, so hit.
Wait, I still have the defensive up.
Isn't
So,
your
yeah,
thing
that's
a
a-
24?
It's a 24. He hit.
Yeah, it matches. So yeah.
Yep.
That's why I was like, I was pretty. Yeah, that's why I was 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bludgeoning to the back of your head with that spinning roundhouse. And then as he lands, his eyes shift and look, and he basically does like a leaping mule kick to Juniper.
You know what, sir?
That's a nat 20.
No.
But you're conscious. You're conscious. So would you like to cancel that?
I absolutely would like to cancel that. Thanks.
Okay, that's a 27 then.
Yeah, well, yeah, it hits still. Like
I know, right? It gets rid of the
it's
'cause
not,
especially
it's not
for a
crit.
half orc.
That's a
That's
regular-
double plus an extra crit die. Okay, that's still good damage. That's 9 bludgeoning to your chests as you get slammed as he kind of lands, and then mule kicks behind him, slamming into you very unexpectedly. And then he is going to Callan, you got to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Son of a.
I know it's not awesome.
That's a nat 20 for 23.
You're fine. And okay. And he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 move to here. And that boom, everything, and all of a sudden he just kind of rolls onto the ground from that mule kick, shakes everything off, and keeps moving, circling around. No opportunity attack because he used his flurry of blows, and because of his subclass, if he uses a key point, you can't take opportunity attacks on him.
I already used my reaction too.
I didn't.
And that too. I know you didn't, Juniper, but You can't anyway.
But I really want to.
I bet you do. All right, Murdet went. Creature. Kevin. Maven.
Yeah. What up, brother?
What's up?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm still I want to command my squirrel army to find this dude who's making all of my friends fight, because Maven knows that going up against Murdet or Viet is a death sentence, at least for her, with her limited number of liquid in her body, including blood.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
I've got
fair.
4 blood. And so, yeah,
4 blood.
I'm going to use a bonus.
That's such a great unit of measure. Like, hey, how many hit points do you have? I have 4 blood.
Dude, that's it. That's all I got. Kevin took all my other blood, and I'm really pissed about it. But I am going to, first I'm going to use a verbal command, and I'm going to say, big tall one with the antenna and the big glowing eyes. He's invisible. Go get him. And
seek, hunt.
Yes. Yeah. Fly, my pretties, fly.
I'll be honest, my brain went to the Indiana Jones with the tribal thing where it's like that, they all
very that. Very that. Yes. I am the brood mother of these nasty little squirrels. I'm very proud of them. They're so gross. And then I would like to cast a spell. Of course, I want to cast a spell.
As long as it's not a concentration.
I don't think so. No. It is Dispel Magic.
What are you focusing it
on? So I'm going to cast it on Murdet, and I'm going to see if the mind control that he's under can be dispelled. I'm going to try. Probably not. It was worth it to me to try. So I'm going to choose one creature or magical effect within range, technically both. Murdet has a magical effect on him. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. What'd you say?
I said nothing. I was just literally reading along with you. All right. Yet, I've already made a roll because this technically isn't a spell, but it is an effect. So it makes sense. So I need you to make another wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay. With advantage is a 17.
Suddenly, all of a sudden, that focus, that glorious purpose that you knew you needed to do drains out of you like water, and you just feel yourself 100%. Like all of it felt like you. All of it felt like your focus and reasoning and all that. But suddenly, it also doesn't feel like it made sense either. Like, why did I think that a minute ago? Like, it's just suddenly the compulsion is gone, even though the compulsion made you think those thoughts were real. And that thing got in your head.
Ooh.
Yeah. You muted, Killian.
Maven, that was clutch.
Someone turned off my Wi-Fi.
Oh.
No! So
God.
basically what I said was that compulsion that was driving Viet suddenly drains away like water. And now he knows that something got in his head And even though all of it felt like him having that focus of this is what I have to
I'm
do,
not. Close the door.
now it's
We're looking for the.
not real.
It's ringing. Go away. Sorry.
So
Okay.
Viet is back in his right mind.
Well,
Maven, when you send out that spell, you feel it grab onto Viet, and you feel that magic tear away at something, and you just see Viet's posture suddenly relax a little bit and then start to tense in just a slightly different way.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. You're welcome.
Good round. Good round. Callan,
Yeah.
Ooh.
you're up.
Okay. I'm still pissed at my little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're still doing this Hulk and Thor fight thing.
a little bit.
Wait,
Uh,
who's
Clearly, Callan or Mick is Thor. I mean,
Absolutely.
the other one's
Absolutely.
green. The other one's green.
the beard,
Fair enough.
the beard, and the.
But
yes.
then again, Callan is clearly Loki. And,
Absolutely.
and as everyone knows, I'm the strongest Avenger.
password Point Break.
Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm still lecturing his uppity little bad
Really?
attitude self, and yeah.
Nothing after the comments made. I'm just asking.
No, because he's wrong. He's wrong. He doesn't know what he's
Okay.
talking about.
Fair.
Like-
No, I'm just
Listen, buddy, you said he's dead. Last we checked, he's not dead. You're an idiot. You're being manipulated. So you're the weak one. Get your head out of your behind, and then I will vicious mockery him.
okay.
So that's a whiz 16. You still got the hex on, right?
You know what? We've had so many Constitution saving throws for some of this stuff. Why don't you just roll me one, even though you failed some technically?
Yeah,
I
fair,
haven't made you make it roll for that. Make one now.
fair. So dirty 20.
Okay. Let's just say through all that chaos, your spell hung on. Because
Yeah.
why
That's how
not?
pissed I am right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does he think he is talking like that? All right. So, and then not trying to kill him, of course, trying to just psychically spank this little brat.
Can I ask a
And-
little question?
Yeah.
With everything that he is saying, the back and forth, the damage you're going back and forth, be honest. How much in control do you think Callan has of not being lethal? I'm just asking.
No, he is. He understands this is an absolutely absurd situation.
Okay.
And he broke internally to where he wants to like just slap this little brat around, but
That's fine.
He's keeping focus at nope. You're gonna learn a lesson today. Someone didn't teach this boy right, and I feel
Agenor.
personally responsible.
Totally Agenor.
I just want to make sure. That's all.
Yes.
Okay. So roll that damage.
7 vicious mockery damage.
As you cast that, suddenly you see Murdet standing up, looking like he's ready to spit some more venomous words at you. And suddenly, as you say that, you see him just take a hit and stumble as he grabs his head and then falls flat into the sand.
Oh no, you killed him.
Maybe.
Rest in peace, Murdet.
Okay, well, I don't like seeing him possibly dead, so now I'm running over there to
I
make
get
sure
that.
he's not dead.
And very quickly, because you already had been throughout this entire fight been saying non-lethal, non-lethal, non-lethal. Very quickly you can see he's breathing. He is battered, he is bruised, he is not feeling great. But you see he's fine. Are you like doing like a medicine check just to like verify
see if
that?
I don't, if there's any threat that he's not stable, like his breathing or bleeding is a threat.
Perfect.
I wanna
Would
stabilize
you
him.
roll me an insight? We'll just, we'll use wisdom. Are you proficient in insight?
No. I am half proficient in everything, at least.
Perfect. Roll that.
Insight?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 4.
Cool. So as you go to like just kind of just touch his neck, as he's like turn his head so he's breathing not into the sand, and you're like, all right, all of a sudden you see your fingers touching him, and you see some of those tattoos that are on his shoulder that have been moving start to just cross over your fingertips and then keep moving on his shoulder. And they just kind of are including your touch into that circulation. And you just feel this slightest tug, this little pull, a little string in your brain connecting you to Murdet. And that string is being pulled just a little bit, and you can feel it. It's almost like it's coming from you. That there's a part of you that knows right now in this moment where he's unconscious, you've beaten him. You can pull that string to you. And as you even think about that, you see some of those tattoos that are circling his arm and shoulder go up higher on your fingers and up your hand a little bit, and then continue to circle around his shoulder. Like that orbit is getting bigger as just you entertain that thought that you can pull that string a little tighter. And you hear the words of your sister who said that we need to keep him in the dark. He doesn't need to be part of this. Keep Murdet where he is. And then you hear the words of Terrafin talking about how you're a key. And there are many locks to your key. The lock requires many facets to its key. And you feel like if you tugged on this, you could add an extra tooth to this key.
Okay.
What does Callan do in this moment?
Is there any sense that it would kill him if I did that, or?
You don't know. Roll me an intelligence check at disadvantage, just for the fact of you don't know enough about any of this. This is all new.
19 or no, 4.
That's a big difference.
Yeah,
It was upside down.
Disadvantage.
It was
Okay.
upside down.
Yeah, no, I
Nick
get
failed
you,
his
I get
intelligence check.
you. You have no idea. You don't feel like this is a thing that would be that would be purposely trying to hurt him. But you also feel like this power that is both within you and within him is both intimately connected to you, but also alien enough that it's like, probably not, maybe it could. You don't know. But right now, and even as you're continuing this, you see that orbit going up your arm and starting to merge with your tattoo and almost starting to make like a double helix around your tattoo and moving up your arm and then orbiting back down your hand into his tattoo.
Okay, so first off, Callan would have thought about this. He would have wanted to keep Murdet away from the threats that he's constantly facing, and this seems like an opportunity to do it. The only thing he's hesitating about is he doesn't want to kill him. So he absolutely would take that burden or gift or whatever it is in an instant. And he wouldn't care what Murdet, felt about it as long as it didn't kill him.
Okay. So
if there's any uncertainty about it, Callan's not going to risk killing Murdet, though.
There's nothing but uncertainty. You feel you can take it if you want it, but you have no idea what it could do. So it's full certainty that you can take this from him, but you have no idea what it could do to him. It could free him from this in your mind. It could be so intrinsically connected to him that it does kill him. It could be just a weird ritualistic tattoo that doesn't do anything other than apparently moves on your skin. You don't know. So the question is right now, does Callan take it as you see it moving up your arm and you feel that string just being tightened or not? There is no knowing the future. It's just yes or no.
See, the problem with being a fool and rejecting wisdom is you keep telling yourself that your foolishness is your own type of wisdom. And it becomes a vicious cycle. Is it wisdom I should reject as the fool, or is it wisdom I should accept because the fool created that wisdom? No, I'm not taking it. He can have agency in that choice. If he gets up and fights me again, oh well, that's what I have to deal with. I don't think I should be so arrogant in my appraisal of the situation that my own brother, who the only reason I was upset about what was happening right now is because he just seemed not to be with it, making weird assumptions that were just wild and crazy. But seeing that his mind was enthralled, that wasn't him. He can make that choice. I'm not taking it. I'm not gonna, at this point. We have a plan. We'll stick to that. Hopefully he gets up.
Okay. As you do that and make that conscious choice, you see that separation of the orbit of those two tattoos, the one on you, the one on him, start to separate and stop being connected to you and your skin as you're touching his shoulder. And as you make this choice, you will absolutely have all those feelings of I looked out for him. I don't know what this could have done. All the good feelings. But the dark places that none of us talk about, there is a small part of you that is regretful and longs for what you just passed up. Maven.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is kind of as Viet is coming to himself, shaking his head, trying to recollect his scattered thoughts. Juniper is kind of standing with the floating spectral sword kind of in a defensive position of this, ready to try to defend your amicas take off, scattering across the stand. And you are watching this moment as Callan bends down to check on Murdet. You don't see any of the arcane tattoo back and forth or anything like that, but you definitely see Callan looking very conflicted, deep in thought, both looking like he is caring for his brother and also look like he's making a very difficult choice. Probably kind of panging in your own heart of the choice of thinking you had some wanderlust and wishing you were home, doing what's right for the world versus what's right for your heart and family. I mean, all of that, this moment kind of freezes for everyone a little bit as everyone's recollecting. And suddenly behind you, you hear the amicas tear into something about 60 feet away. And they are on an invisible form ripping into it. And suddenly the creature is visible and on the ground, and they are just ripping it apart. And you see it battering all four of its arms, ripping one off, throwing it to the ground as it drops to the ground. And you just see just viscera spraying up. All of you, you are back to your senses. What are we doing?
Oh, we need to get out of here.
I want that thing's spear.
I think we need to leave. June's gonna rush forward to Callan and Murdet and cast a little baby 1 level healing word on Murdet. But actually, because is he at 0 hit points?
He's unconscious.
Oh, well, I ask logistically because I have an ability that just I don't have to roll for it if they're at 0 hit points. They just get them out.
They're unconscious, so yes.
Okay, then yeah, so he gets
Yeah.
8 healing.
So 8 healing. Okay.
And she's gonna keep insisting we need to get out of here.
Okay. Viet, where are you at?
Viet, as a bonus action, is going into a quiet rage. He has lost it. He is stalking directly towards this creature being attacked by the amicas.
Yep.
I'm following.
Yeah. Maven, Viet, you two are closing in on the just recently ripped apart creature. The amicas are still ripping up, burrowing into it. Yeah. Juniper, you have just done some healing to Murdet. Callan, you are still kind of on one knee right there, and all of a sudden you see the breathing shift in Murdet as Juniper is coming up next to you. What are you doing, Callan?
And just ready if he's still agitated.
Okay. He does his breathing shift, and all of a sudden you just see that his hand, also one hand just slides up and puts his hands on the sand, and you see him start to push himself off the sand. Viet, Maven.
Viet shifts the warhammer into the pick.
Okay.
And he just starts laying into this creature.
Okay.
Over and over and over and over and over and over again, ignoring the amicas, just slamming it into the carapace and ripping with the pick and slamming over and over and over and over again.
Okay.
That's a badass. I'm just gonna look for its
tears
spear.
coming down his face.
Oh, baby.
Aw.
Baby.
Aw.
Maven.
Yeah, I am wanting to steal this thing. Not steal. I'm gonna take this thing's giant spear.
Kevin's
I want
over
it.
it.
You now have we'll just call it at the moment creature's spear, and I will get you the
Awesome.
potential stats for at least its basic stuff. You'll have to discover what else it can do.
Awesome. I'm super excited.
Yeah, it's about 7 feet high.
Yeah.
So it's a little bigger than what's comfortable for you, but you can learn to use it. It's lighter than you'd looking at the size. It's way lighter than you'd expect.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna do so much cool stuff with this.
All right. Callan, as you are there, Juniper standing next to them, kind of just behind, Murdet kind of comes up and like kind of eyes a little, looks at you, Callan, and just yeah, I didn't mean all that. I'm really and he just really lightly slaps your face and just like dick.
Yeah.
If you hadn't like snuck up on me, I could have totally finished you off.
Sure you could have, buddy. Sure you could have. But anyways, even if you did feel like that, it's better that it's out. It's okay.
I don't blame you. That's not yeah. And he kind of just stands up and then looks over towards the creature where Viet and Maven are over by, and you see him while he's like, I gotta do one more thing. Would you help me?
Yeah, but listen, so while all that, stuff was going on, and I thought you were, those were your words. I really blamed Agenor. But I think it took this for me to see that he really did a good job helping you grow into a man.
He just kind of listens and nods and then puts a hand on your shoulder and looks at you. I mean, it is your fault, but it's mine too. We failed, but we can make it up. But we got to stop him. And he's going to walk over and come up behind you, Vet. And I'm going to roll to attack on you. I just punched the mic. Is that one of the squares?
Murder's attacking me?
Yeah.
Punching the mic. That's tech problems for sure.
Yeah.
It's future tech problems.
If you would have punched it so that it turned off, that would have covered too.
He is punching you in the back of the head.
Okay.
That is a 22 to attack.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I'm not worried about the damage. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
What?
We not had enough of this?
It's a 10. Oh, excuse me, a 13. That's a 13. That's a 9, not a 6. It's a 13.
Yep, still fails.
Yep, that's fine.
You are stunned.
Okay.
The damage is not what he was going for. If anything, it was literally doing pressure points. And basically you are seized up as you are laying into this creature, and you drop. And then he looks at you, Cal, and he's like, we got to tie him down. And he looks at you, June. We got to deal with what's wrong with him, because I was in his head and it's not a good place.
What do you mean you were in his head?
And that's where we're going to end for this week.
What? No.
Thank you all for joining us. We went long. We had combat, I know. And then also we had to get to this fun little place.
Hey,
So
that was a nice long combat. That was a multi-round combat. That is unusual in 5e.
Yeah. Good job, everyone. Everyone did really well. Some creative solutions, and I'm so happy no one died.
Yes.
Because everyone I felt like was a little worried about it.
The stakes were high. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like London Royal tri-tip, like it's up there.
So, thank you all for joining us. Join us next Friday at 7:00. Are we ready for it? 3, 2, 1 Central Time. I even gave you a countdown.
I did it.
It's going to be exciting. We have a lot of things still to unpack, and we have still dangers that are unknown to our adventurers, and we're still on the desert. So beach time.
Beach episode, next episode.
So join us next time. As always, I am DM Scott. With me, as always,
Killian.
And Mick.
Chris.
And Catherine.
Oh, you had to think about it. Have a great week.
Thanks again for the inspiration read. We appreciate it.
Yes,
We needed it.
I need some. I need more.
No, he needs none.
Bye, everybody.